Welcome back to Who Died Today, the channel where we honor the icons who shaped history. Today, we're remembering 4 unforgettable talents who left us on October 22nd, across different years, but whose legacies continue to influence our lives. From a trailblazing comedian who shattered racial barriers, to a character actress who stole the spotlight in every scene, these stars didn't just entertain, they redefined Hollywood. And trust me, you'll want to stick around, because the story behind our one pick will blow your mind with a controversy that rocked the industry. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our tributes to the legends who transformed entertainment. Number 4. Peter Scolari, the sidekick who stole our hearts. Peter Scolari, born on September 12, 1955, was more than just a sidekick. His work on Bosom Buddies and Newhart made him a beloved figure in television history. But what people may not realize is how much Peter struggled with his sense of self-worth early in his career. "I always felt like the sidekick, never the star," Peter once confessed in an interview. This vulnerability only made his fans love him more, as it revealed the depth of his humanity beneath the humor. Scolari's most famous line, "I always play second fiddle, but that's okay, because I still love the music," perfectly captures his humility and passion for acting. His work on Girls, where he played Tad Horvath, earned him a Primetime Emmy Award, a moment he called the sweetest surprise of my life. It was a role that allowed him to fully step into his emotional depth, and this late career resurgence was a tribute to his enduring talent. Bosom Buddies 1980 to 1982, his breakout role alongside Tom Hanks. Newhart 1984 to 1990 played Michael Harris, adding to his legacy of quirky, lovable characters. Girls 2012 to 2017, Emmy-winning role as Tad Horvath, a defining moment in his later career. Broadway performances in Hairspray and Lucky Guy. Peter had a close friendship with Tom Hanks, which continued throughout their careers. Hanks even said once, Peter was the kind of actor who could make a joke feel like poetry. There was no one like him. Peter's personal life was filled with love, particularly with his wife, Tracy Shane, who stood by him during his battle with cancer. Peter passed away on October 22, 2021, after a 2-year fight, leaving behind a legacy of humility and heart. What was your favorite Peter Scolari moment? Share it in the comments below. Was it his iconic scenes in Newhart, or his Emmy-winning turn in Girls? Let's remember the laughter he gave us. Number 3. Cleavon Little, the trailblazing sheriff. Cleavon Little was born on June 1, 1939, and his breakthrough role as Sheriff Bart in Blazing Saddles revolutionized comedy. He brought charm, wit, and a sharp social commentary that made the film not only hilarious but culturally important. It wasn't just comedy, it was satire. "We were holding a mirror to America," Cleavon said when discussing the film's impact. Despite the laughs, Blazing Saddles stirred controversy for its portrayal of race relations, but Cleavon always stood firm, believing it was necessary to have those uncomfortable conversations. Little's line, "Where the white women," it became a legendary catchphrase from the movie, but it was his subtle and intelligent performance that won the hearts of viewers. Beyond his work in Blazing Saddles, Cleavon had a remarkable theater career, earning a Tony Award for his role in Purlie. Blazing Saddles 1974 groundbreaking role as Sheriff Bart. Purlie 1970 Tony Award-winning performance. The Waltons 1977 guest role that earned him an Emmy nomination. Cleavon had a close friendship with Richard Pryor, who was originally slated to play the lead in Blazing Saddles but instead co-wrote the script. Their camaraderie was built on mutual respect and a shared belief in pushing boundaries in comedy. Cleavon's personal life was largely private, but he was briefly married to Valerie Wiggins, and the two remained on good terms even after their divorce. Cleavon died on October 22, 1992, after a battle with colon cancer at the age of 53. What did Cleavon Little mean to you? Do you remember him from Blazing Saddles, or were you a fan of his theater work? Let us know in the comments below. Number 2. Soupy Sales, the king of pie-throwing comedy. Born on January 8, 1926, Soupy Sales, known for his zany humor and famous pie-throwing stunts, captured the hearts of millions with his show Lunch with Soupy Sales. But beyond the pies, Soupy had a deep connection with his young audience, always pushing the boundaries of television comedy. His most famous moment might be the controversial incident where he asked kids to sneak money out of their parents' wallets and send it to him. Though it caused a backlash, Soupy responded with characteristic humor. "I just wanted to see if anyone was really paying attention." One of Soupy's well-known phrases was, "I've been hit by more pies than I've eaten meals," which perfectly encapsulated his career-long commitment to physical comedy. Despite this, Soupy's contributions went beyond mere gags. He pioneered a new kind of interactive television that engaged kids in a fun and often chaotic way. Lunch with Soupy Sales 1953 to 1966 created an iconic slapstick children's show. Starred in over 20 television shows and variety programs throughout his career. Earned a Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Academy of Television Arts Sciences in 2005. Soupy was married to Trudy Carson, a professional dancer who kept him grounded during the peak of his fame. She often said, "Soupy was the kind of man who made the world a little lighter." Soupy passed away on October 22, 2009, from cancer, but his legacy in comedy lives on through his sons, Tony and Hunt Sales, who followed in his footsteps in the entertainment industry. What's your favorite Soupy Sales gag? Was it one of his famous pie-throwing moments, or something even crazier? Let's remember the joy he brought into our lives by sharing your memories in the comments below. Number 1. Mary Wickes, the woman who stole every scene. Mary Wickes, born on June 13, 1910, was one of Hollywood's most beloved character actresses. Known for her sharp tongue and no-nonsense characters, she starred in classics like White Christmas and Sister Act, where she made audiences laugh with her quick wit. Wickes never played the lead role, but her ability to steal the spotlight in every scene was undeniable. One of her most famous lines from Sister Act, "I'll believe it when I see it," became a catchphrase, embodying her humorous skepticism. But behind the humor, Mary was a deeply dedicated actress who valued her craft. "I'm married to my work, and it's been a long, happy marriage," she once said, reflecting on her life as a single woman in Hollywood. White Christmas 1954 memorable role as Emma the housekeeper. Sister Act 1992 scene-stealing performance as Sister Mary Lazarus. I Love Lucy 1950's multiple guest appearances, showcasing her comedic talents. Mary had a famously close friendship with Lucille Ball, whom she met in the early days of Hollywood. The two shared a deep bond, with Mary appearing in several episodes of I Love Lucy. "Lucy taught me how to survive in this town," Mary once said, reflecting on their friendship. Mary remained single throughout her life, but she was far from lonely, as her Hollywood friendship sustained her for decades. She passed away on October 22, 1995, due to complications from surgery. What do you remember most about Mary Wickes? Was it her no-nonsense attitude or her ability to make you laugh with just one line? Let's celebrate her life and work in the comments below. As we reflect on the lives of these extraordinary talents, it's not just their roles we remember, it's their impact on our lives. Each of these actors brought something unique to the screen, creating moments that have stayed with us for years. Their contributions to the world of entertainment will never be forgotten, and their legacies will continue to inspire future generations. What roles or moments from their careers are most memorable to you? Let's keep their memory alive by sharing your favorite scenes, quotes, and experiences in the comments below.